Jason Moore is the marketing director for Audubon Chrysler, and he's here today with Major Jermaine Pointer of the Henderson Police Department. They have fundraisers, and they're going on all the time. And I said this time it includes barbecue, but I see none.
Well, see, the thing is it's in the process of being cooked right now, so it's warm and fresh.
You're cooking.
I'll make a special delivery tomorrow for you. How about that?
Well, tell us all about it. What's
all right,
the campaign?
well, so we got actually kind of a twofold conversation, if that's okay with you. So
that's okay.
This weekend is the Dream Big Weekend, which is happening over in Evansville. And so this is a fundraiser that supports the Cops Connecting with Kids charity organization that is now going into the 5th trip, if I'm not mistaken. And it's exciting to see something that has started with just a few kids now benefiting hundreds. And now the reason Jermaine's with me is because the organization has jumped the river from Evansville into Henderson. So this weekend we got the Dream Big Weekend. Barbecue ribs and pork loins will be for sale. There's not a whole lot, so for what it's worth, if you want to get your hands on some, do that. Absolutely get yourself some. But there will be a few available for pickup, both Saturday and Sunday.
And where will we be?
We're over at the Dream Car Museum in Evansville, so 2400 North Heidelbach. And it's some of the best barbecue you've ever had. If I had some with me.
Yeah, if you just did. If only you did. And Ron and I are both going, okay, well.
So we originally were going to make this interview a little bit more about the Dream Big Weekend, but we had a great sale this year, and so there's not a whole lot left over. But I do know that there's, enough if you want to get your hands on some. Get us a message. The Facebook page would probably be the best way to get a hold of us. Say, I want to get my hands on some of that barbecue. And 100% of the proceeds benefit the charity organization, which is one of the cool things I like about what we're doing. Is when we do all these fundraising efforts, we're giving 100% of it back. Audubon Chrysler is one of those places that has afforded us the opportunity, and I say as employees, Jermaine with the police department as well could probably say this of his organization. Yep. We get to give back, and there's no greater gift, I think, than to be able to do that.
Well, I think any company that is a community partner, as you have proven to be, it sees the value of that. Jermaine, let's talk about the kids connecting with cops and how important that is and why it's important.
We want to establish these relationships with these kids so they get to know cops as individuals, as people, let them know that we're part of the community and that we're here to help them and be involved in their lives. So hopefully we build these strong relationships so we can hopefully help them get better in life and make right decisions. So.
And since you've been doing this a while, have you seen some great kids turn out from that program?
Well, this is actually Henderson's first time.
Your first time?
So far, the kids that we're taking 8 kids to Disney World. So the kids that we have met, they're all excited.
Of course.
And they're all such great kids, and I can't wait to go on this trip with them.
Well, if I could, I was going to interject there real quick. You got to see the best part about it, which was the announcement of these kids getting to go. And the schools, the way they supported it was just fantastic, because Henderson just jumped on board for the first time. So now there's 6 schools taking kids down to Disney World. And as somebody that's been to Disney before, and actually I wear a bracelet every day from a kid from a trip prior that gave it to me because it was his, and he's like, well, here, I'll let you have mine because I didn't get one. I mean, that's why I wear this every day, because that kid created a bond that came from the joy of an experience. Sure. And that's what they get with the police department. And so they, instead of looking at maybe these guys as scary or the bad guys, they look at them as the heroes and the good guys that they are.
Which is what we want in our community.
That's exactly what we want.
So how do people connect with what you're doing throughout the year, maybe support you in other efforts?
Well, and that's just it. We do have things going on throughout the year, so probably one of the best ways is to follow either one of the Evansville or the Henderson Facebook page.
Okay.
Because we stay active on there, making announcements. And while we're on the trip, we'll be sharing photos and experiences, kind of live and on the scene. So that's probably the best way, would you say?
I would say so, yes.
And speaking of other events, Tri-Fest is right around the corner.
Tri-Fest is coming up. We're going to have a booth down there to Cops Connecting with Kids, Henderson booth. We're selling donut burgers. So
big hit. We know all about those, don't we?
I know.
Yes.
We'll save you one.
We do. We know all about it.
I know we talked about grilled cheese a little bit earlier, and that got me hungry. So come and get a donut burger from us. We'll be down there all weekend, right?
All weekend.
Thank you, Jermaine. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Always
you.
good to see you, Jason.
Thank you so much.
Help them out and do some great work for our community. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Audubon Chrysler.